Okay. Hello, everyone. We are going to get started with this Delphi reading. This is an energy reading, as all alleged, not facts, not opinion. Roll across the screen. Okay, so we know that the trial is starting. We know there's been stuff going on. We've had to listen to Andrea and a couple of other people. I think Lena's been there, and Honor Lee, I think is her name. Because there is no recording and no cameras in the courtroom. So, yeah, it seems like no matter what or how they tried to offer something, it was turned down with cameras, with anything. So we're starting this reading out with that. Okay, so let's get the energy of, I'm going to put this card back up in here. Let's get the energy of the judge real quick. I can't remember her name, but King of Pentacles. So in it for the money, for the materialistic, not really in it for the right reasons, or not really maybe making choices or making. Pentacles are earth things, like physical things. It can also be knowledge, but not using it in the correct way, a good way, a healthy way. Yeah. Hopeless, not, keeping things covered up, keeping things not shining like a star, but also that's hopeless, and not having faith and not secure, really. Page of Swords. Okay, that can be literally lies, letting messages or thoughts, these will be thoughts put into messages, words that are maybe not true, or maybe trying to delay any narrative that don't go with what they've got. When it comes to the prosecution of the state, Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands upright is energy, fast energy that comes in and is passionate and ready to create, or, it's fast in and out energy. In reverse, it is kind of almost like a player manipulative energy. Like, so they're coming in aggressively for a reason, to cause distraction, to cause, chaos. Seven of Swords in reverse, cover up. This is the judge. So she lets things come into the courtroom that causes chaos, or that may cause chaos or distraction. And Seven of Swords in reverse is like a cover up, being called out, but cover up. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Four of Swords in reverse. This is honestly trying to rest, but not really being able to. Something worrisome, bothering is coming out. So it looks like the judge, is concerned with something. Okay, we're going to use the Mildred Payne just to get a couple of context cards with this. Let's see, we're going to do the King of Pentacles in reverse. I just want to see. So water, the flow. So the flow of who's paying her, who's controlling the narrative, the flow of things, keeping the flow on whatever narrative they, whatever. Okay, the star in reverse. For octopus, and this is like doing so many different things at different times, keeping up with everything, trying to manage everything, and like not be seen doing it, you know, with that star like that. Let's see. Let's do the Seven of Swords in reverse. Antidote. Cover up the antidote. So that's what that is. And the Four of Swords. Smoke and mirror. That's what I get with that pipe. Like smoke and mirrors, like trying not to show that she is trying to look calm when I don't think she is actually as calm as she's coming off to be. Okay. Okay, so now if let's get the state's energy, the defense's energy, and the energy in between. Okay, so the state's energy. Page of Wands. So this is not letting anything grow, not letting a narrative grow, not letting anything be created that is not in their control. So Page of Wands is like the page is usually someone younger, but in this case it doesn't have to be, and plus it's in reverse. So, but it's the person like holding the stick, and they are the ones that have the creative power, and they're trying to keep it on what it's on, not let it go forward or not let it create or grow anymore. Let's see. See, you see how his hands over his mouth too, but it's in reverse. So trying to stop any kind of other shocks from coming out. Let's get one more card for the energy of the prosecution state. The Hanged Man. So trying to see outside the box. It can also be delays. It can also be sacrifice. So trying to sacrifice the defendant that they have now to succumb to the charges. Okay, the defense. We're going to get two cards from that. One. Four of Pentacles. The need to, in reverse, the need to release something that they've been holding close or that's been held close to the chest. So their energy is the need to be able to release something. Now that could be about the Odinism stuff. It could be something else they have. I'm not going to dig to see exactly what that is. Seven of Wands, and defend it. So they need to be able to defend it, create boundaries, create, you know, the ability to balance and walk on this tightrope with security, in order to be able to release whatever that is. That's their energy. And then for energy in between, Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is being something that you think is there, but it's something else. Like, you know, you thought the cup was empty and now all of a sudden there's a fish in it. So it's like you didn't see that coming. It's kind of a message that you is kind of going to shock. So one more. Three of Swords. Trying to cause shock and heartache. So I think that's on both sides. They're trying to cause shock and heartache, or stress. So that makes sense to me that those come out. Okay, let's look at what can we know about Richard Allen's energy. Let's see, for this week, like what's his energy been this week? While in the courtroom. Or what's his energy been this week about the trial? So that way we can have updated. Okay, so Richard Allen's energy this week when it's concerning the trial and everything going on. King of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't feel like he's in control of the balance of everything. He feels like he kind of is not in control of it, which makes sense. An Ace of Swords. So he is hoping for some kind of breakthrough or some kind of truth that's going to be able to come out. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Okay. Truth about connections, a family connection, his family, something, some kind of breakthrough to do with Ten of Cups, which is like a happy family. So some kind of breakthrough with a family, with a connection, emotional connection to the family, something of that nature. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What is, if we can get 2 cards for Abby's energy and then 2 cards for Libby's energy. And then we'll move to the true crime cards. So Abby's energy for this week, for right now, what is her energy like? It's this trial, 6 and star, or they, you know. So Abby's energy, what can we know about Abby's energy? 7 of Cups. So she feels there's still like smoke and mirrors and choices that are being made with foggy glasses, kind of. So her energy is that, you know, she's hesitant because of the smoke and mirrors and people making choices. And it's not like they have a lot of good choices to make, or they're not making good ones. They're not giving good ones, but let's get another card for her energy. I said Abby's right, yeah. Another card for that, just to go with it. Okay, smoke and mirrors when it comes to the law side of it, the court side of it, the law enforcement side of it, the hierarchies of it, the hierophant, which is the organizations behind it, the law enforcement, the court. So there's still smoke and mirrors when it comes to that. And so she's concerned. Okay, Libby. We're gonna get 2 cards from Libby's energy. 6 of Swords. She feels like they're not moving away from trouble. They're staying in the midst of something that's going to cause them trouble. Get one more card for Libby for her energy. The Hermit. It's not just him. It's not just Richard Allen. There's more to the story. He doesn't just hold the only light. He's not the sole one. He may have knowledge of it, but there's more. So they're not moving away from trouble because they're not looking into what they need to. They're letting smoke and mirrors, like they're using that as their excuse, basically. Moon, secrets out. Those secrets are going to start coming out about that. Like it's going to is going to cause chaos. The release, yeah, it's a mental entrapment. It's going to release. I mean, the knowledge, the messages, Five of Swords. Yeah, and it's like a win at all cost thing. It's both sides too, like both sides, and they're willing to risk that to win at all cost. So that's the problem. Nine of Pentacles, codependent. So there's somebody else involved. It is not all what it seems to be with him. Yes, it's not what it looks like. There's something more than what we're seeing. There's something more inside that cup that we're not seeing yet. And it's going to be a shocker or an eye opener or whatever for some people. Okay, if we can get 2 cards from Abby, 2 cards from Liddy, just to tell us what we can expect, some of what we can expect, just anything that we might not know about, or we'll maybe hear Andrea or one of them say that it confirmed that, you know, we got this from them. So Addie, 2 cards, and maybe 2 cards. Addie, 3 of Cups in reverse. So it's going to cause a rift between a group that is usually connected together. It could be 3 or more people. It could be just 2, you know, but there's going to be a not celebrating. It's going to be a left out in the cold. It's going to be whatever's going to happen is going to leave someone out in the cold, and they're not going to be happy about it because, yeah. Okay, that's Abby and then Libby. 2 cards. So some kind of, yep, cycle not over. So there's this cycle, there's something not over the moon, secrets coming out. Cycle not over because secrets are coming out. Okay, what can we know about there being either one of the families? I'm not going to ask you which one, but just one of the families, the people or the person that did this knowing the family, and it being some kind of ritual, but it was a ritual because one of the families owed something, whether it was publicly known all the way or not. Okay, so 1 King of Cups. Okay, that's King of Emotions. 2 of Pentacles, King of Cups, on balance. There was a chaos, not able to balance reality and wants and needs. Yep, separation, chaos, separation in people because of that. There's the delusions, making delusional, like smoking mirrors decisions. For greedy, selfish selfish reasons. That's getting your way, getting what you want, and not seeing what this would lead to or what this would end up happening. A release of something that was being held on to. So, okay. Now, what else can we know about this crime that maybe we don't know, or that we need to know that may come out? Like whether they say it's supposed to or not, but may come out that will definitely have some kind of effect on the jury in the way they see Richard Allen or, you know, the case. Okay. Devil exposed. The devil you don't know exposed. So there's going to be somebody that is exposed that probably doesn't look like the devil, but we're going to learn that they are doing evil things behind their good exposure, because whatever they're doing, it didn't work. So it's not going to work. So there will be people exposed, depopulation because of what's happened. There's been other things that's went on, I believe, in and around there. Oh, there we go. So cult, that is to do with I think the ritualistic stuff. Again, this is all alleged, not fact, my opinion. And no protection. So they're not going to be protected. It's not going to work. They're not going to stay protected like the judge is trying to do now. Unseen danger in reverse. They know this. Like somebody knows this. This is not unseen danger because that's in reverse. So this is a danger that people see. They may not realize it, but it's not just unseen danger because we've heard of it. So it's not like it's going to be a shock that, about the danger part of it. It may be a shock about the people it comes out about, demonic possession and bloodline. So bloodline can be people that are actually in a family or people that are in the same organization. Demonic possession exposed, that is just the evil deeds of the people that are suppressed right now that are going to come out. Counterfeit in reverse, so real. So that's real. So that's what that means. That's going to be real. Oh, and look, the Illuminati hub exposed. So it's going to be something that is connected or related to that. And all most cults are like, they all still base on the same principles, the masonry, all of that. In fact, they don't even call it, if you look it up, it's not called the Illuminati. They quit calling it that. Watch. So somebody's watching. I don't know if they're watching from afar, watching there. But okay. And then power. So this is somebody that had their power taken from them. And it's a whole operation. So this is a whole operation, okay. And then arson. So somebody's going to set a fire to this. So somebody's going to turn up the heat on it. They're going to light the match and take it down that road in a way that it ends up being able to not be, the lies are going to come out. They're going to set a fire to this stuff, and these lies are going to start, the lies that's been told is going to start coming out, and they're not going to be able to reverse it. Polar shift. Not going to be able to reverse it. It's going to shift the whole trial. So, incoming message. Let's get this, and then we'll get done perversion. So, perversion, boner zone, this does not mean what y'all think it means. This is like making a mess of something, which is the whole polar shift. I'm sure the judge is going to think probably that there's a mess of something. Bioweapon in reverse, mask off. So, masks are coming off. Gloves, masks are coming off, and it's going to get real inside. So, inside the organized crime. We won't have that because the truth is going to come out. Egotism, cannot run away, and no, that, no to what? Yes in reverse, so no, you can't run away, yeah. When the monster comes out of the sea, there's no running away. You can't get away from that. Government agency. Yeah, they're not going to be able to. Information, microchip, that's information. Exposed, that's basically fired. Yeah, there might be people fired. Mental health, definitely, because this is really like embezzlement in reverse. So I don't know that this has to do too much with embezzlement, but I think there was some kind of, there's been deals with money, I think. Vampire. That's just the energy sucking, the blood sucking, the line and all that. Cybercrime. Yeah, they've changed stuff. Democrat in reverse. Affluent. The mighty shall fall. There's political people involved. Ritual. They're not going to be able to hide out anymore. So that's why that's in reverse. Yeah, they can't fake it. down the rabbit hole. It's going there. Timeline issue. The struggle is going to be real. And that's what's going to make it, I think, too. The timeline issue, there's going to be stuff that ends up coming out meeting. So, let's see. Okay. I feel like I need to pick poison, exposed, manipulation. That's his weather manipulation, but it's just manipulation. You see the lightning coming down, like the power. That's like them getting their power back from the manipulation. They're going to be able to gain control back over that. Okay. And then soul contract in reverse. So that's work of the devil. Okay, y'all. So that's what I have right now. I am going to go ahead and end this here. And then we'll do another reading. We'll see how this goes. We'll listen to Andrea and all that. But remember, this is all alleged, not facts, my opinion. And y'all have a great day.